everyone. If you're new here, my name is Jess. I'm a third grade teacher in Southern California, and I'm really excited that you're here today to get some ideas for the end of the school year. If you didn't already know, this video is in collaboration with a bunch of other really amazing teacher YouTubers that honestly, I'm just so thankful that they included me in this. If you're watching this and you're one of those people, thank you. It's an honor to be here with you. So if you are looking for ideas to end your school year strong, definitely stay for this video and then go down in my description box and there's a bunch of other videos that are going to be linked in a playlist so you can have just a plethora of ideas to choose from. Today I want to talk to you guys about my 3 favorite ideas that I use every single year at the end of the school year, and that for me really help to celebrate my students and to celebrate that family-like environment that we've been building the entire school year. And they're all really easy to do and they're all very cheap as well, but they really help to make a meaningful celebration for the last day or even the last week of school. I still have 2 weeks of school left, so I'm not going to be able to actually show you guys like in my classroom in real time the things that I'm going to be doing. So I'm just going to talk about them and then I'm going to show you pictures either from last year or from things that I'm screenshotting from my computer like the Google form and the awards, and you'll see what I mean in a second. But I'm just going to put pictures as I'm going. My first idea for you guys is to have an award ceremony full on with music and red carpets and balloons and just really celebrate your students and the hard work that they have put in all year long. So in preparation for the award ceremony, I like to use Ashley Marquez from Teach Create Motivate's Bitmoji Awards. They're so cute, guys. You get to add your own little Bitmoji and the students always think it's really fun and funny, and the awards are really cute, and there's a ton of different options. I think there was something like 40 or 45 different awards, so you really get to pick which ones are gonna fit your students. And then she also has an editable one too, and she tells you the font so you can add your own if there's an award that you wanted to give that was special to your classroom. There's different ones like Pizza My Heart Award, and it's like, you're like pizza, everyone loves you, and you can put the little Bitmoji where it's like, you are pizza. Some of my other favorite ones are like Future Author, Future President, Class Clown, Best Dancer. There's just so many options to choose from where you're gonna really be able to celebrate each individual child, and I just really love that. So I would highly recommend using those. I will link those down below so you can go buy them if you want to try them out too, but you could really use any awards for this little ceremony. I don't like to just give my students the awards based on what I think. We have, like I've been saying, been building up this community of this family-like environment, so I like to have my students decide on who gets the award from each other. So my district is 1-to-1 on Chromebooks, so I just make a really simple Google form where I just list all of the different awards as questions and then just leave a short answer response so the students can go read through and then add a student's name for each one. And they can only put one student one time, and they can only put one person for each award. And then to make sure that they are putting each person for the award, I have a class list with class numbers on it, and so I'll just project that onto the TV and then have each student write on their desk in whiteboard marker the numbers 1 through 24, because I have 24 students. And then after they put in a student's name in the Google form, they can look up at the TV, see which number that student is, and then just cross them off on their desk. So when they're done, they should have every number crossed off. And then after that, I go and look at their responses, and whoever was voted for the most times for each award is who gets that award. I think the icing on the cake for this too is that it's not just their teacher who is deciding that award, that all of their classmates too decided that they deserved that award. So I think it makes it a little bit more special, and it just really helps to tie up that family-like culture, like I've been saying, that you've been working on all school year, and to just really make them feel really celebrated. So then on the last day of school, I don't know if it's the same in where you guys are at, but we have to have all of our furniture like pushed to the sides of the room so that the custodians can clean our room over the summer. And so I have the students help me do that the day before the last day of school, so then when they leave, I set up our award ceremony. So I just get red butcher paper from our staff lounge, and if you don't have that, you can get some on Amazon or at teacher stores like Lakeshore. It's pretty cheap. And just roll it out and set it down, and then I just tape it to the floor, and then I'll put little gold and red balloons along the edges of the red carpet. So then on the morning of the red carpet, they come in, it's the very first thing we do. They line up the red carpet, and I sit at the end with all the awards, and each time I pull up an award, I don't just call the name of the award. I will sit there and I won't tell them who it is, but I will talk about that person and tell funny little stories about them or things that I'm proud of them for or why they're getting this award. And they all start guessing like, oh, I think it's that person, I think it's that person, and they're usually spot on, and that person is just sitting there like grinning the entire time. And then I'll drum roll and we make a big deal about it, and then I'll announce that person's name, and they get to get up and go to the end of the red carpet, and all their classmates give them high fives and cheer for them as they run down and get their award, and then we take a picture together, and that's it. And honestly, it's my favorite thing ever. It's just such a fun way to celebrate your students and to have your students cheer for each other and to tell little stories and memories about the year. And it's a really fun time. So I hope that you guys give that one a try because it's really, really special. My second idea for you guys is something that I like to call memory bags. So if you have been watching my channel, you may have seen my Love Monster idea from Valentine's Day, and it's pretty much the exact same thing, but just geared towards the end of school. So all I do is get paper bags from the Dollar Tree. I will write each student's name on one of them, open up the bags, and then tape them to my whiteboard. And then I also give each student a little Ziploc baggie with 24 index cards in it and a class list. So I usually spend the entire last week of school doing this, but you could do it in a day or two if you wanted to. And each student is going to write a nice message, a funny memory, or something that they like about each student and put that index card in that student's bag. Then on the last day of school, I take all the bags down and I hand them back to my students. They can sit on the floor and dump out their bags. So then they have 24 messages from their classmates telling them nice things about them or funny memories, and they can just hold on to that forever and cherish all the memories that we've built together in this classroom. And then I make sure to take some time to write each of them a note too. So I just take an index card and I will write my favorite things about them, funny things that I remember that they said this school year, what I'm going to miss about them, that I'm proud of them, just sweet messages that they can keep forever. These are relationships that we have built over the last year, and I'm so close to my students and I'm going to miss them so much. So it's really important for me to make sure that I am celebrating each of my students personally as well. The last thing I want to share with you guys is my class gift. So for me personally, I don't like to spend a bunch of money on student gifts. I would rather make something for them that is something that they're going to cherish, something that is meaningful, that hopefully they're not going to lose because it means something to them. So since my students are all obsessed with social media, I'm obsessed with social media, I like to make them our own class Instagram account in a paper version that they can hopefully keep forever. This template is something that I got from Teach Create Motivate. Again, she has so many amazing products. If you don't follow her already on TBT and Instagram and everything, go check her out. So this is what it looks like. It has so many different options for how many photos you want to use, what you want the logo to look like. It has both the old version and the new version. And last year was my first year giving my students this as their gift, and oh my goodness, they were so obsessed. Like obsessed. They were so excited, like squealing with excitement that they got this. So I think that's a win. I hope my students this year are just as excited about it. So if you want to make this too, I'll link this down below so you can buy this product. So you'll want to open it up and you're going to delete all the slides that you don't want to use. So pick the options that you want and you'll delete the rest. And then you're going to want to make a copy of that very first page, the one that's going to have the circle profile picture, because that's going to be individualized for each student. So you'll duplicate that slide for however many number of students you have. And you'll want to take a picture with all of your students. I like to take a selfie and not tell them why, and they'll find out on the last day. And then add that into the little circle on the side that has the profile picture. And that's going to be their individualized portion. So that's going to be the hardest part because those are going to be different for every student because their pictures are going to be on those. But the next two pages, I at least just have it the same pictures for all of my students. So I just put class pictures in the next two pages of that template. I don't have enough pictures of each individual student or the time to put in 12 different pictures for every student. So I just take all of my class pictures from the whole year and put those in the rest of the template. And then I just print it out, laminate it, tape them together, and you're done. I made these as class gifts for my students last year and they went absolutely crazy for them. One of my students even told me this year that she still has her Instagram account taped to the back of her bedroom door. And I'm really hoping that this is meaningful for my students this year too, because social media has kind of been a big deal for them this year. A lot of them found my YouTube channel and a lot of them found my Instagram. And so I hope that this is just something really special for them and a way that they can cherish all these fun memories that we've made this school year. So those are my 3 favorite end of the school year ideas. I hope that you guys found something that was helpful for you that you can take away and use with your classroom. And no matter what you do with your class, I hope that you have a wonderful end of the school year and a wonderful summer. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't forget to go watch the other videos from the YouTubers who made other end of the year video ideas for you to use. I will link them down below. And thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I will see you guys soon for another video. Thanks for watching.